you're not only supporting the local farmer, you're also supporting your local community. So anywhere from the hay they purchase to the feed to their veterinarian, that's all in the local community, as well as when you get your beef processed, you're going to be supporting that local processor as well. So every breed is a little different. So some people like a grass-fed only beef, some people like a little grain finish, and some people like a completely grain finished beef. So it just depends on how you like your beef, and that's another great reason to buy local, so you know exactly what you're getting. So we use a USDA inspected butcher shop. So if you're going to sell pound by pound retail, you have to have a USDA inspected butcher shop, and there's only about 3 in the state of Arkansas. So that's how we have ours processed. And if you're going to do like a half a beef or a whole beef, you can use any custom butcher shop. Well, the problem with the commercial beef is they're able to do a lot of advertising, spend a lot of money on advertising. A local beef producer, it's hard to do that. So if you go to farmers markets, you talk to your clients, and you find people like that, that's the main reason, or the main way to get in front of people and talk about your beef. Back to that advertising and getting in front of people, because your clients go to farmers markets, that's the main people that want to source local foods. So that is probably the way to go for a local farmer.
The way they look is a night and day difference. Grass-fed beef is going to be darker, more lean, any to no fat at all on it. Grain-fed beef is going to be nice and pretty white. The consistency of the meat on a grain-fed beef is completely different than a grass-fed beef. It's going to have some BMS in it, and it's going to have some marble in the meat versus the grass-fed beef's not. It's just going to be, in a sense, almost like deer meat. It's just really lean, no intermuscular fat. Grain-fed beef, in my opinion, is the way to go. You could feed out a longhorn, an old roping steer, and as long as you fed it what you needed to feed it for long enough, there's no way you could tell me that was a longhorn calf. Angus is being pushed in the grocery store. I do believe that. I do believe Angus is a good breed. It's definitely a good beef calf. They do eat good, but no, there's no difference. There's no way of telling after you skin a cow what breed it was. There's no way to know.
Well, our beef, we run purebred Angus bulls, and Angus beef is more marbling, so it's tender and just better beef overall. I think that genetics and feed ration plays a part in that. Plus the beef at the store, like the ground beef, beef that you buy at the grocery store has blood added back to it, make it the red color. Fresh beef does not. I think that plays a big part on the taste and obviously the shelf life of it as well. We have them separated in 2 herds. During the summertime they graze mainly on the grass. We do give them range cubes occasionally. In the wintertime we feed them either distiller's grain or cottonseed, which is a high protein, high fat that we mix with something else, and so that we can increase the fat or protein as we need it, because depending on how cold it is, the colder it is, the more feed that they need, because that's how they generate body heat, is by eating. So that's kind of what we do in the wintertime.
Okay.
That and hay, they get the grain and then hay also. Not all of our beef is processed here on the farm. that what we eat is, what we don't keep to eat, we usually have buyers that come on the farm and purchase the calves from us. I think that people that don't realize what fresh beef tastes like, maybe if they could see, actually compare the two. The beef itself is just better. The shelf life of it is better. You can leave fresh beef in the refrigerator longer than you can what you buy from the grocery store without it going bad. I just think that maybe if someone were able to taste the quality of it, that I think that would help. No, I don't think any farmer gets the credit they deserve, whether they grow cattle or rice or soybeans. I don't know what it would take, for that to happen, but I don't think that farmers get the credit they deserve. So probably the biggest challenge is profit, being profitable. Everything goes up, especially this day and age, everything is expensive. Feed prices have increased, fuel prices, everything's increased, but cattle prices tend to be lower. So it's kind of hard to stay profitable and to keep good quality products, because we all want quality products in everything. So of course we want that in what we